Well, in today's video, for the time being, I'm gonna actually show you what I actually bought. I bought what I was looking for, Tales of Berseria. And I had trouble tracking this down. Okay, and here's how I got it. Originally, I was gonna go to GameStop to hopefully retrieve it. Whoever had an extra copy. And for some reason, there were 2 copies in LA, but they would not relinquish it for Tales of Berseria Collector's Edition. So, in retrospect, then I usually go to 2 different places if I need to go search for a Collector's Edition. GameStop or Amazon. And luckily, there was somehow they actually had extra copies of Tales. They received extra copies of Tales of Berseria Collector's Editions. So I went on Amazon's website like I usually do, and luckily I found one. And because I'm a collector's edition fiend when it comes to buying certain things for my collection. And usually when it comes to things like this, I am a collector when it comes to games like this. When it comes to RPGs or anything of that nature. And luckily I found one off of Amazon, and I am grateful to Amazon, and I'm grateful to the people that tried to look for Tales of Berseria at GameStop, but whoever had those extra copies, they didn't want to relinquish them, so I had to outsource my business elsewhere instead. Usually, I have no problem tracking stuff down in GameStop's thing. But this one, I had to actually buy it off of Amazon's website this time, because I wasn't willing to pay third-party sellers $200 and something unless it's absolutely necessary. That's after I pay my rent and do other stuff. And I will average about, with this RPG, based on playing 6 characters, I will average about 100 hours in this one by itself, because I average about, in any kind of RPG, 250 hours. So I'll definitely play this after I'm done with this video, and I'll stream it too. And hopefully I don't get in trouble by Namco Bandai. I don't know why Namco Bandai or the music producer in my God Eater game, actually, when I stream it on YouTube, they seem to come after me. I don't know. I don't get paid for streaming as of yet, because I haven't even monetized any of my videos. So, and I'm kind of afraid of actually streaming my videos now because of the music producers or the music composers that do Tales of Vesperia or God Eater 2, because they try to say I did something wrong. All I'm doing is streaming. I'm not actually making money off this stuff as of yet, because I don't know how much the ads are, and plus, if it's costing me too much, I don't want to do anything with that quite yet, because I'm not making any money. So I just want to play my game in peace when it comes to games like this. For the PS4. But if games like Tales of Vesperia and God Eater 2 are trying to say I did something wrong on YouTube, when clearly PlayStation had a deal with YouTube or any kind of streaming service, and we're at fault for streaming games like this, like Tales of Vesperia or God Eater 2? I don't understand that. That does not make sense to me. Because what's the point of streaming if you can't even play the game when you're... I thought streaming was to enjoy playing your game, not to be liable for any kind of wrongdoing. When I didn't even monetize games like this, and I read all the stuff for YouTube, all the monetization rules. I can't stream what music I'm listening to. I can't stream any ads when it comes to games like this because I would have to pay the gamer person royalties after the fact when I post an ad. So, and I'm not financially ready for that. So, and plus I'm disabled, so I will not be doing that stuff as of yet. If somebody was willing to pay me to play games like this, but I'm doing it on my own time, I'm actually enjoying it, and I'm not even getting paid for it, so it's no big deal. But this was hard for me to track down because all the third-party sellers are selling this for $230, and I wasn't gonna pay $230 for Tales of Vesperia. I wasn't gonna do that. I was actually gonna wait, but luckily for retail price off of Amazon's website, if I couldn't get it through GameStop, because I know practically everybody at GameStop's within a 40 to 20 mile radius, so it didn't bother me that I had to buy it for retail. So unless I really have to buy it overpriced through a third-party seller after I pay my rent and stuff, that does not bother me. But buying this game for retail price is totally worth it, because it comes with the game, I think it comes with keychains and a little minifigure, a soundtrack, a couple character cards, and a novel too. So I'll definitely be playing this for at least 100 hours when it comes to Tales of Vesperia. So I just hope when I actually do get to play this, I hope that when I actually do stream this, I hope I don't get a notice saying I did something wrong from Namco Bandai or the music composer, because the last couple times that I've streamed anything like God Eater 2, the last time I did stream something off of Namco Bandai thing like God Eater 2, I got in trouble by the music composer. I don't understand that. Why would you actually not want me to play your game with the sound on? I don't understand that. Because if it was me, I would want to actually, if I was a music composer, I would want to actually have the purchaser who is buying the game listening to my music while playing the game in the music. So I just hope for this game I don't get any notices by YouTube, which I probably might, but saying that I did something wrong because of monetization, which I don't understand why the music composer will do that, or the gaming company will do that when who produced this game, or for anything else for future matters, because I just don't understand why I can't play the game in peace when I'm not even getting paid for this. I'm just enjoying the game for so and so hours because I'm disabled, so I don't go out much due to my situation. I just enjoy gaming. Is that a crime? Like, why can't I just enjoy my games in peace? I mean, you should be happy that I actually bought your game and I'm willing to play it for the enjoyment of it. But when people are sending me notices on YouTube saying that I did nothing wrong, but the music composer of that game is coming after me, trying to say I did something wrong because I monetized my videos, but I didn't set it up to get monetized. Why are people trying to come after me when I didn't even do anything wrong yet? I mean, you gotta ask yourself, why did Sony agree to have live streaming when Sony's just at fault for this? When I can't even play my games in peace anymore. I mean, when I play games, I usually average about 100 hours to 200 hours, but when I'm getting falsely accused like an hour into it, saying that I'm doing something wrong by streaming it based on my monetization setup, when I'm doing stuff like that, then I don't want to play your game anymore. That's what happened to God Eater, because I feel every time I actually stream the video game, I'm gonna get screwed over again. I'm gonna get blamed for something that I didn't even do yet. Hello? Well, I got... this, which hopefully I could enjoy later on after I'm done with this video. Hold on. This thing. And I'm gonna enjoy this game after I'm done with this, but I don't know. I'm kind of afraid that people or the company like Namco Bandai or whoever is gonna try to come after me because I'm just streaming this, I'm not doing anything wrong, will blame me for something again on YouTube. I don't understand that. So hopefully there's not gonna be any issues with me streaming this today, because usually when I play God Eater, that's where, like God Eater 2, that's where I run into problems, because every time within 45 minutes I'll get a notice saying by the composer from who produced that game will blame me for doing something illegal, when I didn't set up the ads to play that game yet. And even because I read all the rules before I decided to monetize my videos. So when I play games for nothing. I play games because I like playing video games. And I don't think playing games, in some cases, or in most cases, you should get paid for it. You should enjoy it. See, I'm gonna try to enjoy this, but every time I seem to get falsely accused of something, because I have monetization on my videos, but I haven't set up the ad feature for them. So I should have no issues, but then I run into the composer or the actual company that produced this game, and they'll blame me for something. And YouTube actually says I'm not doing anything wrong, that my record's in good standing, but still I'm afraid to play this now when I'm streaming, because it's not the first time that Namco Bandai or the music composer accused me of something. I mean, I love Namco Bandai games and stuff like that. I love practically every company in gaming ever, because I play mostly RPGs and stuff like that. I don't want to get falsely accused of something that I'm doing for free, that Sony set up to do for free, for the most part. I only know of one gamer, or maybe a couple gamers, that actually do this for a living. Maybe, yeah, two, maybe three. But I don't know them personally, but they do this for a living. But I wouldn't mind doing this for a living because I can't get a regular day job, so, because I'm of my disability and stuff, so I would like to do this, play games for getting paid for playing video games, but at the same time, I'm doing this for fun. I'm playing games for fun, like RPGs for fun. Like I play Naruto, Road to Boruto for Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, I just played that story mode for 6 hours and then I was done because there's no actual in-depthness to it. Like there's nothing new about it. And I had to actually play it in Japanese because I don't like the English voices for Baruto. I did not like his voice, so I'm like, no, gotta play this in Japanese. And I'm like, okay, that works out for me. So the next game I do play, and I gotta get back into, is this, but I'm afraid to play this because I don't know if I'm gonna get reported to somebody who is watching this from Namco Bandai and getting noticed by YouTube again for playing this. And I'm not even getting paid for it. I'm just playing this. But who knows? I'll see in a couple hours if I get a notice from YouTube for playing this game for nothing. Just because I have the monetization set up doesn't mean I actually have the ads set up. So, just because I just want to get prepared for if I get popular enough to set it up that way. And if I get falsely accused every single time to play video games and do it for fun, then I don't want to play your game anymore. That's how I feel when I play God Eater 2. I don't want to play that game anymore because for some reason, every time I play it, I'll get a notice by YouTube and they said I did nothing wrong but the music composer of that company says I did something wrong, but YouTube said I did nothing wrong. So, but I'm already discouraged twice because that happened to me. Twice. It already happened twice. And finding this game for me by third-party sellers was hard. So, thanks to Amazon for allowing me to buy this for retail price. Thanks to the GameStop that actually tried to let the other stores relinquish theirs, but would not relinquish their copy because of Tales of Berseria. But thanks for trying. But if I knew the guys or girl or whoever works in LA, when I'm looking for something like this, and if I knew who you were and I knew that person you were saving for, then I would not bother calling your store and going, can I have your extra copy of this? Otherwise, I would not have to outsource my business elsewhere to Amazon. But for the most part, I outsource to Amazon because GameStop doesn't carry mostly collector's editions because I don't know what it is about the US, but we don't get no love like the Europeans do for the most part, or a foreign country. We get no love when it comes to collector's editions. But luckily for Tales, we got some love for this game. But for the most part, we don't get no collector's editions that Europe gets. And I kind of feel like, which I'm okay with, but I also feel sad because now I have to actually look for it off of Amazon, because for some reason whichever game producer actually does games like this does not like the US. So that's how I look at it. But, which, if I have to, I will buy it from a third-party seller off of Amazon, because that's the only way to buy it. But I noticed third-party sellers, even for a used copy of Final Fantasy 15 Collector's Edition, goes for $300. $20 for a Collector's Edition of Final Fantasy 15. A used one. I don't understand that. That's not logical. In retrospect. And it's used. I don't want to buy a used copy of Final Fantasy, even if it comes with a statue, for $300 if it's used. Well, I gotta sit up now. And I don't know. Maybe I'll stream it tomorrow. Because I'm still kind of skeptical about if I'm going to get in trouble by Namco Bandai or the music producer of this game for streaming this. I don't understand it. Why do we get in trouble for just streaming this? I could understand because they want credit for it, which I could relate to, but if I haven't used that music production thing in about 10 years, or that song in about 10 years, I don't understand why music composers or music producers say, well, you're making money off this, and where's my cut? That's not how I would look at it. If I'm not using something for 10 years and all that stuff, and somebody else used it, I could understand why I would be grateful that they used it. As long as I get my name recognized for what I've done, I'm good. I don't need no royalty. If I was a music producer, I would be like that. But I'm not. In retrospect. Hold on. Hold on, let me get to your comments right now, because I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Not much, man. Thanks, dude. I just don't want to get in trouble again when I play games like this. So, I don't know if I want to play this or not. I'll play it, but hopefully I don't get noticed by YouTube saying that so-and-so did something. Thanks, man. Well, I don't know which one I should actually play. Let's see. Hold on, let me open it. And it has another box. I wish they made these boxes a little bit bigger so I could just slide it out. then I'm just gonna turn it on its side because I'm not strong enough to pull it out. I think. I'll just do that tomorrow. I'll just play this game tomorrow. I have to actually have assistants taking this out because the box is too small for me to actually get my fingers into the box and pulling the game out. Because of my disability, I don't have that kind of stability, so I'll play this game tomorrow, and I'll stream it tomorrow, but hopefully I don't get a notice. Well, I'll see you guys later.
Text to speech unavailable here. Text to speech unavailable here.